Cześć wszystkim, Detektywy Grimoire, odcinek 3 i zobaczymy, co w tym odcinku się uda ustalić. Mamy już 10% gry zrobione, więc no, przechodzimy do ciągu dalszego. W ostatnim odcinku odkrywaliśmy trochę ścieżek, pogadaliśmy z różnymi osobami i zakończyliśmy odcinek w krainie protest. Tutaj przypomnijmy sobie, co mamy. Tutaj udało się poszukać takie rzeczy. Clues na mapie. Ok. Tutaj mamy takie rzeczy. I w ogóle tak to się wycofywało, jak się chciało szybciej. Ok, ale ja tu jeszcze chciałem jedną rzecz. Z tobą zaraz się pogada. Chciałem notes, suspect, clues. No właśnie o to mi chodziło. Tutaj udało się w tych krainach odkrywać jakieś podejrzane, no jak interesujące nas punkty. Ale nie wszędzie. No tutaj akurat nie ma żadnych. A tu jest jeszcze jedna. To jest właśnie ta kraina, gdzie jeszcze coś trzeba znaleźć. Odkryliśmy to. Odkryliśmy... Nie tu. To było tutaj. No. Namiot, ale jest jeszcze coś.
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore.
Zdecydowanie ignorujemy to, dobra. O! I teraz na nim rozpoczynamy nasz dzisiejszy odcinek. Mogę wrócić, ale też mogę tutaj coś pokombinować. Jeżeli chcę to otworzyć, to ja muszę tutaj...
You're protesting, right?
No.
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm
Jakąś
getting
zagadkę
you
rozwiązać.
involved.
What does that mean? Yeah, I haven't got time to hold up signs for you. I'm sorry.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Go ahead. I'm all ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggy's Bog looming over you?
Well, I thought it
Not
was...
thought. Felt.
I felt... Well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly, Detective.
So you're against the tourist attraction? Yeah, let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for animal rights.
Well, okay, I'm following you, but it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
A creature like that.
O, coś się
He's
dzieje.
earned the right to be left alone. We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
Unlike you, Detective, I never had an academic calling in life. I was never even a talented artist or musician or anything. So instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
Dobra. Teraz tu.
You come here every day.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting the tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat. Especially now.
And you're sleeping here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with 1 or 2 extra layers to wear. Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed here the whole night?
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night. Hundreds of animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken and make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Insects make noises at night. Okay, I've written it down.
Dobra, czyli już wiemy, że on był w zeszłej nocy w kawiarni. Więc jak będziemy szli do kawiarni, to możemy tam o niego spytać. A teraz tutaj.
A man who has sacrificed luxuries to protect those who need protecting. Pretty good beard, too.
Okej. I tutaj
Boggy is my
zostało.
prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal, and he wants to be left alone at any cost.
Okej. Ja to potrzebuję. Co? O co powinniśmy zapytać? Czyli tutaj jeszcze, dobra, a tu?
I'm afraid I
mapę?
have no idea.
Się boi. Ale ma jakiś pomysł, dobra. Jeszcze tu.
Show it to somebody else.
Okej. Czyli możemy stąd odejść i poszukać innych śladów.
Looks like this path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait.
Okej. Tam w
I'm
ogóle
impressed
otworzyliśmy
someone
to?
managed to pitch a tent here. And I'm impressed someone would want to.
Właśnie.
It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock. He's staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number.
Nie, bo jeszcze nie, do namiotu nie zaglądaliśmy, więc tutaj jakiś kodzik trzeba mieć. Dobra, to gdzie teraz możemy iść? Na przykład do tyłu i do kawiarni, bo kawiarnia jest w sumie tutaj. Idziemy do kawiarni. Jesteśmy w nowym miejscu. Już mamy pierwszą osobę do zapytania.
Hey,
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
you weren't here yesterday.
Sally. A Sally to w Tangle Tower już była z nami, ale to raczej nie jest ta sama Sally. No tutaj prowadzimy sprawę tylko z detektywem. Plus ewentualnie tamten gościu w łódce, który był w pierwszej krainie. Teraz w kawiarni spotkamy naszą Sally, więc tak. Dobra, i tak, powiem tak. Ja wiem, ja byłem w mojej, tutaj w office wczoraj, czyli w biurze.
I was in my office yesterday.
You're the detective, right?
I'm a detective.
So, now there's your head I saw blowing through here.
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kind of dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
Dobra, oj, z nią to samo. Nowe.
I
To
didn't
pytamy.
expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary. Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Come on, you don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You would say that. You only just got here. You'll get sick of it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day. it's impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
Challenge accepted.
Aha, już dole, już pamiętam. Tak, bo w Tangle Tower były też takie możliwości na rozmowę i teraz już mamy takie przypadki
When you
osób,
have
z
a
którymi
moment free
możemy
from
pogadać
your busy
w
schedule,
tych sprawach, gdzie
I
pisze
need
new,
to ask you about last
bo
night.
coś jak nie
I know,
zapytaliśmy, to możemy
But it
zapytać.
won't help. I
on
worked
się
here during the
wypowiada
day, then left
na
my
ten
gift
temat.
shop
Nie
and
musimy
went
tego
home in the
tłumaczyć,
evening,
tylko
same as every day.
dla zasady,
You
bo
just
może
leave
coś...
your gift shop here when you
Przed
go?
chwilą 3
No, I put it in my
wskazówki
pocket.
dostaliśmy, to może
Yeah,
też jakieś
seriously
wskazówki
though,
się...
as much as I appreciate
da zdobyć.
sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote
Albo
something like that down in
podejrzenia.
my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight. Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway. I even left my spare clothes here when I went home last night.
Dużo tych
You left them
suspects.
by the gift shop.
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up,
spodnie
then just
jakieś.
keep them. I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
Co to są za spodnie? Leginsy. Wow. To jest ciekawe. Dostaliśmy... No tutaj... Do notesu spodnie. Okej. Zobaczmy teraz te tutaj... Suspects. Gift shop, coś tutaj. Okej. Chciałem te... Suspects. Mamy naszą Sally Spears. Z Echem gadaliśmy, Bogi był. No to jest 5. Ale jest jedna, znaczy jest 0 złotych. O tutaj są tu spodnie, te black leginsy czarne. I teraz tutaj suspects.
Hey,
No. I są te podejrzenia, nie? Te 5 podejrzeń. Jeszcze jedna jest nieodkryta. Tutaj też. U ciebie jest tylko jedno. I będą jeszcze. Tutaj jest tylko ta jedna. I tutaj też jedno brakuje. No i to jest jeszcze druga strona. nie? Każdy ma 2 strony takich.
what?
Więc będzie ciekawie. Na razie dopiero grę poznajemy, więc jeszcze może w przyszłości ją bardziej zrozumiem.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Gift shop. O, i tutaj mamy żabki.
Bonky dolls, bonky toys, bonky postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad.
Okej.
Bonky dolls, bonky...
To już powiedziałeś?
A bonky spunk mug. Maybe I'll get one and surprise Officer James for Christmas.
O. Czyli to mogłaby być niespodzianka oficera Jamesa na święta. Okej.
It's a map of the swamp. Mine seems a little older than this one, though.
I tu jest jeszcze
It's a photo of
fotka
the swamp
wejścia
entrance.
tutaj.
Or it could be a painting. There's really no way to tell, you know? It's a framed drawing of Boggy. What a shame it's not even signed.
Dobra, i coś jeszcze? Tu?
Bonky doll.
Już mówiłeś?
Well,
O.
I wouldn't wear it. Maybe to sleep in, you know, not outside.
Dobra, i coś jeszcze nas interesuje?
Bonky dolls. Funky dog.
Dobra, czyli po prostu bogi lalki i tyle.
Funky dog.
To już mówiłeś. Czyli wracamy. Albo idziemy dalej. Tu jest mnóstwo miejsc do odkrycia. Na razie udało się odkryć to tutaj. Chciałem clues. Tu jest coś tajemniczego, nie? Czy to są te to jest no taka klasa ciekawych rzeczy. O, gift shop. Mamy te bogi toys i jeszcze mamy tutaj jedno do odkrycia. Okej. To wróćmy do tej kawiarni. Poszukajmy tego, co nas jeszcze może zainteresować, na przykład strzałki w oddali.
There aren't many clues over here, unless those trees are a clue. But I don't think so.
Dobra, powiedziałeś coś. Teraz
There aren't many clues over here, unless those trees are a clue. But I don't think so.
dobra, most.
I'm not going to worry about how frail that wooden path looks. No,
Czekaj, powiedz do
I'm
końca.
not going to worry about how frail that wooden path looks. Nope.
Dobra.
There aren't many clues over here, but I don't think so.
What?
A, jak kliknę na wózek, to ją pytam.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Już tu byłem.
There aren't many clues over, but
Okej. A to?
there aren't many clues, but
Dobra, czyli nie. Idziemy dalej. Mamy kawiarnię naszą. Śmietnik.
predictably, a trash can. And I just can't resist taking a look inside.
Co ciekawe, butelka leży obok i coś jeszcze.
The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Czyli co teraz? O, jego ulubiona część roboty. Czyli nie lubi grzebać w śmieciach, ale trzeba trochę. O,
Hello, what's this? Just a piece of paper?
to sobie pogrzebaliśmy w śmieciach, nie? No ale jak jest się detektywem czy policjantem, no
Or something more sinister?
to się na takie rzeczy trzeba... Znaczy no, z tym się trzeba liczyć, że takie rzeczy mogą spotkać. Jeszcze gazeta. Mogę to wrzucić z powrotem, jak się okazuje, bo więcej tutaj nie ma. Nie jestem w stanie nic kliknąć, ok. Dwie strony. To jest pierwsza część, druga, trzecia, piąta, czwarta, piąta. O! Na razie mamy tylko czwartą część tego kostiumu. Jak się okazuje, ten kostium żaby to jest po prostu kostium. Ktoś się przebrał za żabę. I trzeba ustalić, kto się przebrał.
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship. I think. Never really learned much about ships.
Dobra. Nie tu.
Predictably, the glamorous life of a detective.
Czy że to znajdę? Nie. Nawet nie mogę kliknąć, żeby mi coś ten opowiedział. Okej, to teraz
A shipwreck?
kawiarnia.
In a swamp? Does that make any sense?
kawiarnia, która tak naprawdę jest w statku, w łódce.
And why is there
No,
a
i
cafe
tu jest
glowing out of the side?
coś do notesu naszego. I zaraz zobaczymy, co tam mamy. Okej. Mamy kawiarnię, mamy śmieci i jeszcze jedna rzecz. Tutaj też jeszcze jedna rzecz. Tutaj też. Dobra. Tu jeszcze mamy kilka lokacji do odwiedzenia. Jak odwiedzimy wszystkie lokacje, to może lepiej będziemy się odnajdywać. O,
Grass, trees, nothing unusual.
okej. Pogadamy z tobą, co?
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
At your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find the swamp to be your greatest challenge.
Okej, Harper, zapytamy.
I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
Dobrze. Więc każdy ma taką jakby, no tutaj, z każdym trzeba pogadać, nie? Ale ja zacznę od echa.
It's here a lot. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently, which is a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat, nothing of real importance.
Pamiętamy, że on mówił, że był w kawiarni. Od razu chciałem to sprawdzić, co nasz Harper na ten temat powie.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
What are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how long is that?
I've worked in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make. The bog dog. He ate one nearly every day. A real creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog. Swamp juice. Try it.
It looks... Well, I'll try some later on.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
No, w końcu skończyli. Bo wiedziałem, że on powiedział, że już koniec rozmowy, nie? No to nam się trochę tutaj nagromadziło. Czy ja już chcę odcinek kończyć? Nie. Dokończmy z nim rozmowę i wtedy skończymy. Zapytamy o to wszystko, co tutaj jest do zapytania i skończymy odcinek. W odcinku następnym
You're
będziemy
going to
dalej
ask me about what I was doing last
śledzić
night.
sprawę.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening, and I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton stuff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
Okej. Pogadaliśmy o twojej pracy, teraz tu. A propos tego hot doga.
It was Mr. Remington's
Bog doga,
favorite
nie
food.
hot doga.
That strange
Bog doga.
green powder isn't supposed to be there.
Okej, skończył mówić.
It's the most popular drink that I sell. In fact, a lot of it has disappeared from my stocks recently.
To jest w ogóle ciekawa nazwa na ten napój. To jest napój bagna, sok bagna.
He's dead, but
Oh.
he always knew what he was getting involved with.
Okej. Wypowiedział się, teraz mapa.
You don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Dobrze, teraz
I can't help you with that one. Sorry. Why don't you show that to someone else?
no, w zasadzie za wiele nie miał do powiedzenia, ale teraz tutaj. Echo już powiedział się sobie
I
może.
don't know very much about them.
Okej, za dużo nie miał do powiedzenia.
You have a lot of suspects on that list. You're prime suspect, am I correct?
Well, technically, but I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Which one? The cartoon character or the real creature?
Exactly.
Okej, wcześniej nie mieli za dużo do powiedzenia, o tym już trochę więcej
He
się
was a friend for many years.
dopowiedzieli.
If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
Okej, tutaj już dłużej rozmowy nie poprowadzimy. Teraz tutaj sprawdźmy nasze clues. Notes. Nie mamy jeszcze tego jednego. I nie wiemy jeszcze co to będzie. Otóż jest stawik.
Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Seriously, I'm not drinking that.
Okej.
Grass,
Pytaliśmy?
trees, nothing unusual.
Okej, było pytanie o to. Skotki.
Grass, trees, nothing unusual.
Dobra, to jest to samo. Maszty.
Grass, tree.
Okej.
There's a wooden path
Mostek.
built right into the shipwreck. The rope bridge leads up through those trees. Do they expect tourists to climb up there? It looks...
No powiedz się do
There's a
końca,
wooden
co?
path built right into the shipwreck. The
Yeah,
rope
this
bridge leads up through those trees. Do they expect tourists to climb up there? It looks dangerous.
Powiedziałeś wszystko.
There's a
Teraz?
wooden path built right... The rope bridge leads up... Do they expect tourists to climb...
Okej, to było to samo. Ale to jeszcze jedną rzecz sprawdzę. Zrobię zanim jeszcze odcinek skończę. To jest w ogóle 7 challenge, nie? Nawet pierwszego jeszcze nie zrobiliśmy. Czyli idziemy do gift. Nie do ciebie. Ja chciałem inną rzecz. Idziemy w stronę muzeum. I do ciebie. Wypowiedz się na temat sali.
I have nothing to say about them.
No i naszego Harpera.
He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
Dobra. Coś
You
jeszcze?
come
Nie,
here every
już.
day.
Aha,
Yes,
dobra,
I
to
do.
się zaczyna.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those
Powiedz jeszcze
days.
raz i...
What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until
Nie.
fair.
Dobra, nie będziemy już słuchać teraz. Więc łapeczki, komentarze, suby. Dzięki za oglądanie odcineczka tego. Do zobaczenia w odcinkach następnych. Zobaczymy jeszcze tutaj.
Is an opportunity for a photographic memento. The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself.
Nie, pytaliśmy o to. Wejdźmy jeszcze tutaj do naszego oficera. Zobaczymy co ma do
Back
powiedzenia.
so soon, Grimoire? What's troubling you?
Okej, czyli już o to pytaliśmy, to nie ma lepszej, nic więcej do powiedzenia. A dzisiejszy odcinek zakończmy sobie w kawiarni. I z kawiarni będziemy ruszać dalej w odcinku kolejnym z następnymi zagadkami. Do zobaczenia. Cześć.